All right, here we are looking at the cross collar choke. Cross collar choke from the mount. Very powerful gi choke that, you know, if you do jiu-jitsu, you have to know this. Okay, you have to know a cross collar. Okay, because there's some pretty important people in jiu-jitsu that are famous for it. Like the founders, so you should probably know this move. Here's a way to look at it, all right? So I need to control his gi, not his arms. Keep that in mind. So if you're a person that attacks the arms and you can't attack their arms because they're just so good and defensive, or they just counter your every move, you go for this and they push you and bridge you, and can't go for his arms, he won't let me. You look for the head, the neck, the collar, okay? So here's the basic way to set it up. I'm gonna start with my left hand coming in to the collar, all right? So notice I'm just looking to sneak my hands in and feel. I don't even have to look. You don't have to look at it, all right? You can literally feel that hand in the collar. So I always want to avoid the hands. I never want to like do this right in front of his hands because he'll grab my hand and stop me, okay? So I want to look to slide underneath and look. I'm gonna get my fingers and I bring my knuckles to the mat and I take my forearm and I rest it on the front side of the neck where the carotid artery is. This thing here, not over here, here. So I need a bend in my elbow. Do you see this? I can't have a straight arm and expect to get it. I have to have a bend. Pressure, resting, not crushing. Okay, rest. Now, notice my positioning over here. This is important. If I do this, I'm gonna get rolled because my head's over here. Understand this, every time you go for a cross collar grip, you're giving them your hand. You're trapping your own arm. Every scenario, whether it's the guard, the mount, whatever. Standing, you are trapping your arm in there. So you have to be careful. They can use that against you. So that's why I want to set my weight over there and not in the middle, and certainly not on that side. All right? So notice I'm going in and I have this here. Now, I'm gonna be working my way up so my elbow goes to the top of his head. Because what I want to do is see this right here. I gotta see his gi on the other side. So I can't be over here, I have to be here. So I'm gonna bring my head down. I'm gonna hold my head up just to demonstrate. Once I have my head down, I'm looking at that gi on the other side. I'm gonna bring my thumb in there. Okay, so my thumb goes in there and I create a grip. And what I'm looking to do is cinch it up. You can see how I'm cinching it up here. I don't want it up here, I want it close to the other hand. Once it's there, I'm just gonna flip my elbow around so that this arm is in front of the side of the neck. And once I'm there, I'm gonna bring my chin over his head, pull my arms in, and I have a very strong submission, okay? So let's turn this way. So again, I come in, I get the cross collar grip, and I rest my forearm on the front side of the neck. I stay over here with my weight, I slide up, head down, I see everything. I grab it, cinch my hands up. Now, I flip my elbow around, and I bring my head over his head. All of your weight's on their neck. You just pull in with your elbows, and you have strong submission. We have to be careful with this because, you know, you do have to put weight on their neck with your arms. The higher up I am, the better. If I'm all the way down here with my body trying to do the move, you won't get the pressure. I have to have my knees up high and my head over his head. See my arms right here? I can bring my weight down into the front of their neck, the front side of their neck. Okay? Let's look at one more thing with this, just so we know. Let's see here. So at the end of it, we'll counter by rolling me that way, okay? So, I cinch in the cross collar string, okay? They can trap and roll you here, keep that in mind. It's not the end of the world, don't let go of your grip. I'm just gonna keep my head over his head and pull everything in. I can get a cross collar from the guard. So the key to that is to keep your head close. If you let them lift their head up and move away, you'll lose the power that you have. In order to finish this move, the cross collar choke, you do this. You never do this or this. Doing this here. Okay, I'm pulling everything to me. Right? And you want your head connected with their head in some type of way. So when I'm mounting them, I want my chin over their head. When I'm in the guard, I want my ear next to his ear, if possible. Okay? So just something to show with your cross collar. If you do get rolled, it's not the end of the world. You can still keep it. All right? Good luck.